Hello, what's going on, guys? I'm making a video on not wasting food, which is my topic for my math project. Yippee! So I'm gonna be making a storyboard video, or a whiteboard video, like this. And just so you know, I don't have the best drawings and the best writing, so bear with me, please. Anyway, that was food. I really didn't know why I wrote that. So this is a burger. A burger is something people would typically eat. Well, if you're a sane person. Yeah. Burgers are good unless you don't eat burgers for some reason. But people throw away food often into the bin. Well, a lot of people do this. Mostly everyone does it. Just throw, if you don't like food, or if you just don't like what you're eating, you just throw it in the bin because you don't want to deal with it anymore. But this isn't good because over time, alright, let's say this is the globe and this is you. You throw away a piece of burger or something, and so another kid across the world who might want that burger cannot get it because he threw it in the bin. Instead, you could give it to him somehow. And with all this waste food, this could potentially make a food mountain in which all the waste go. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big mountain. And that could really feed a lot of people. And if a food mountain really exists, then all these hungry people would jump in and everyone would be happy. But no, we don't have a food mountain because it just goes to the landfill where bacteria eats it. And bacteria isn't people, so that really doesn't help us out. My dad and mom always told me, mom, sorry. They always told me, don't waste food because, you know, they're Asian. That's what they do. And they would always try anything they would just to enforce this rule of not wasting food, like making threats such as, "You waste the food, you grow up to be a poor man," or a bad man, or "Back in the Vietnam, the food was the very delicacy, okay? I had to climb the highest mountain. You see the mountain, the very big one, and I had to fight the biggest seas just to get the little food. And now when I see the food being wasted, I cry because it's heartbroken." Okay, that was weird, but anyway, so they would always do that to me. This is basically my life right here. They would say, even if it was just like a little lettuce piece, they would tell me to eat it, or else I couldn't leave anywhere, or I couldn't do anything else, like play my video games, until I eat that one piece of lettuce, and that really made me sad. But it really taught me a lot. Which is why this is what I'm doing it. But think of it like this. Say this is your brain and you're thinking. If you waste the food, then you also waste money because you have to pay for that food somehow. And money can get you everything you want in life, such as your iPhone, your laptop, or your TV. Of course, you can't buy happiness. So if you waste food, then you can't get laptops or TVs. Or if you're a more humane person, then think of it like there's little kids out there who don't have food in Africa, Asia, and the US, actually anywhere, and they don't have the food. And so these ballers in America with lots of money and lots of body mass can go anywhere they want and get anything they want for food. But usually what happens is they just throw it in the bin because they're full or something. So all these hungry kids can't get this food, which is not good for them. So I know what you're thinking. What could a mere little atom of food wasted really do to us, really affect us? Well, let's say you have this burger, a falafel sandwich, and a chocolate bar, and you throw it out. This actually accumulates over time. And that makes the food mountain like we were talking about earlier. Did you know that the world per year wastes 2 trillion tons of food? That's a lot of zeros. Lots of zeros. That's enough food to fill up Africa. Oh wait, that's kind of racist. Lots of food to, lots of space. Takes up lots of space. Okay, not trying to use Africa as a prime example for this. So the next time you have some food that looks unappealing, like your mom's meatloaf, don't throw it in the bin. Instead, give it to a friend who might like meatloaf more than you, or give it to a bird who obviously eats anything, or give it to an African kid. Oh wait, sorry, hungry kid. Yeah, give it to a hungry kid. Always gives it to a hungry kid. And there's a heart with a sandwich inside. I don't know why I drew this, but yeah, lots of love. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video, and make sure to leave a comment and a like and stuff like that. The reason why it ended pretty oddly there is because it was actually part of a bigger video that I made for my math project. Yeah, math project. So if you want me to release that, then I'll do so. But for the meanwhile, I'll just leave it like this. So hope you guys enjoyed. Click that annotation on the screen you see right now to check out other videos. And so yeah, bye bye.